They were on the game when she see us hop out that G. But I'm finna pass this free. Yeah. Pass the key. One time to shit up, find another like me. Yeah. Too bad, I might make her my accessory. The mama say I rock like too much black, I might need me.
And now then, the presentation of the awards ceremony. Let's hear it for the NBA champions, your Atlanta Hawks. Your head coach is Wes Unseld Jr.
He in the ring. He in the ring like this.
Josh Okogie.
Josh Okogie.
Max Christie.
Max Christie got a ring to work out.
Dejunis Augustus. Introducing the NBA champions, your Atlanta.
Welcome. Basketball fans, it's Halloween, and we've got a treat for you. It's the opening of the NBA season. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Here are the starters for Las Vegas. You've got Lou Dort. Jones is out there with Martin. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Mahmoud Kelishvili in at the center position. And for the Hawks, we've got Bruce Ellis. Morant is out there with Ball. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Carter in at the 3. Coaching staffs, Clark, have certainly grown since your time in the league. Do you think that can lead to too many voices? in the locker room.
I really don't think that's an issue, Kevin, because no matter how many coaches you have, typically they are all in sync, and the head coach has usually put his staff together, and therefore they're moving in the same direction.
And it's good for 2.
Well, Giddy loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Morant against Giddy. And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Martin, the pass to Giddy. From downtown, hands it from downtown. Giddy's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
About a minute played so far here in the first. It's Morant with the drive.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Tipped away. Stolen by Lively. Dort against Ball. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Really important for Ball to maintain his poise around the basket. That's what allows him to take a bump like that and still convert.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
And here's Las Vegas. It's a 3-point game. Giddy the pass to Martin. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Excellent job navigating the screen and roll there. Giddy showing his vision on that one.
And here's Morant. Carter outside. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Here's Giddy. Got a piece of it.
Nice D by Lively there. He can block shots both at the rim and out away from the basket.
Outside, Ball. Lively a screen on Dort. Ball, the pass to Lively. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Take a break. Take a break.
And he knocks down the first one.
Rim running, shot blocking, rebounding, Lively, elite in all 3 categories.
Both shots good from the stripe. Las Vegas trails by 6. And first time out of the game called for Las Vegas.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
You know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
It's Dort on the wing. He's covered by Ball. Martin with the screen for Jones. Pass to Giddy. Clock at 6. And Lively pulls it down.
And you can can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And he makes that one.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so it's Giddy with it. He brings it up for Las Vegas. Trailing here by 8. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Morant against Giddy. Pass to Buzelis. Now Ball. Now here is Carter. The high post shot. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Yeah, LaMelo relishes every chance he gets to drop a dime like that.
Assistant, LaMelo Ball.
Morant against Giddy. Down low, Martin. And finished off by Martin.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Morant after the basket by Las Vegas. And yes, it's good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Jones. Nothing on the board. Here's Giddy. And Lively pulls it down. Here's Ball.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
You know, we all know about the flair and sizzle to LaMelo Ball's game. The highlight reel plays, all of that is great, but I also like the fact that he's got great length at the point guard position, which presents a lot of problems at both ends.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Ilgauskas is checked in for Derek Lively. Luke Cornett comes in for Buzelis. Christie's checked in for Carter. And it's Ellis in for Morant.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Christie. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Okogie's checked in for Ball. And then for Las Vegas, Krejci's checked in, and it's Jackson in for Max Strus. Las Vegas calls timeout. And Cisco Elson's checked in for Las Vegas. Max Strus comes in for Jackson.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, Elson. Max Strus.
1:51 left to play here in the first. Simmons finds Martin. Simmons looking it over. Right side, Williams. 5 on the clock. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Simmons against Ellis. Pass to Christie from deep three-point territory. And the rebound goes to Martin. Las Vegas trails by 12. Outside Williams. Back to Simmons. 1:03 left to play in the first. Martin with a screen on Christie. And here's Strus for 3. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Christie can't make it. For Las Vegas, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Williams kicks to Strus. Here's Elson. They could use a bucket. And they'll get another chance. Outside, Simmons. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, I love how hard Simmons goes to the glass. I mean, he knows he has the size and timing to keep possessions alive for his team.
It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Ellis outside. Pass to Okogie. Back to Ellis. There's Cornette. No good on the last second attempt there. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Hawks ahead, leading by 10. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Bruzella's out there with Carter. Then it's Morant. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Lively in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. And the Hawks with possession here after Las Vegas picked up 3 with their last shot. It's Carter, high post. Back to Morant. Carter against Strus. Vince Carter the bucket on the assist by Morant. Carter's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
High-level passer, even for a point guard. Morant shows the imagination.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Yabusele, he's checked in for Las Vegas. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
This is his first free throw of the game. And Las Vegas making a change here. Krejci's checked in. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Pass to Yabusele. There's the 3. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Yabusele's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Carter drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Jackson, he's checked in for Jones. Good on the second free throw. And so Simmons will bring it up for Las Vegas. 8-point game. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. Williams against Morant. For 3. The rebound by Yabusele. Las Vegas trails by 8. Krejci passes to Simmons. It's tipped, and he gets it back. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Left side, Ball. Off on the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
The jump hook, and it's blocked. They recover it. That one goes in. Busele's got 5 points so far. And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game. Checked in for Ball. And then for Las Vegas, Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and Josh Giddey subbed in for Ben Simmons. It's Morant with the drive. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
And finished off by Lively.
Lively got served up a big opportunity, and he ate it up.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Up top, Giddey, guarded by Morant, and Giddey gets it to go.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Carter against Jackson. Carter looking around. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Morant drives it. Oh, my!
Wow! Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Now here's Williams. A 15-footer. It's tipped.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Jackson kicks to Giddey. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. It's deflected. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Buzelis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg, for Buzelis, basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Ilgauskas is checked in for Jarek Lively. Okogie comes in for Carter. Christie's checked in for Powell. And it's Ellison for Morant. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That is his first foul of the game. Regarding court layout, Clark, do you think there should be more space around the court to reduce collisions?
Yeah, part of me would say that makes a lot of sense and would be prudent. I mean, you've got to balance that with access to fans who want to be for those premium seats as close to the action as possible. But it is difficult when you see a fan collide with the players. So I think you balance it. I would like to see a little more room, give the fans the experience and access, but maybe create a little more cushion between the playing surface and those high-priced seats.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. Las Vegas trails by 13. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Las Vegas calls timeout.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here. It shows with their turnover numbers.
got 1:48 left in the first half. And they get it. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And this is why many are excited about Giddy's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
And a wide open look here for Ellis. The Hawks again can't hit. And it's Jones with the ball for Las Vegas. They trail by 11. 1:21 left to play here in the half. Off target from outside. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now here's Ellis. Pass to Christie. Shot clock at 5. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Okogie. Dort grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Giddy finds Jones. To the middle. Trying to find Martin. He's got it now.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Ellis surveying the D. Pass to Cornett. Kicks it out to Ellis. Cranes the three-pointer. Ellis has got 4 points in the quarter.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now here's Giddy. He's got 13, and the shot is good.
Boy, he's doing everything he can. At this point, the rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Pass to Christie. Up in time. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that does it for the first half of play. Hawks lead by 10. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Atlanta Hawks.
They built this lead by being aggressive and getting to the line. I'm not talking about the cheap stuff either. They're not just jumping into the defenders. They're playing old school hard basketball.
Shaq, I'd love to see you jump into a defender to draw the whistle. You'd go to the line, he'd go into the 8th row. All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
I think for Las Vegas, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddy.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Giddy snap.
The Hawks leading by 10. On the court right now for Las Vegas. They've got Josh Giddy. Martin is out there with Jones. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Mamu Kalishvili in at the 5, home in the paint. Now here's Morant. Back to Lively. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. And ball puts up a deep 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddy. Ball feeling it out a bit. Here's Morant. Good work there as it goes. Morant's got 12 points in the game.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Now here's Martin. T right on him. Ball against Dort. 5 to shoot. Here's Giddy. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Buzelis. Out to Carter. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And he lobs it up toward the rim and finished off by Lively.
You can tell Lively knows his position well, knows how to be efficient as the roll man.
Las Vegas trails by 14. Now Dort. He has yet to score. Spins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
In Las Vegas, they've gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. First one falls for him.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
The Hawks leading by 12. Here's Carter. And Jones pulls it down. And it's Jones with the ball for Las Vegas. Pass to Martin. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Buzelis. Las Vegas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes the first.
2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
You're so right, David. We could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. Las Vegas calls timeout.
Start it.
It's Las Vegas now. 11-point game. Martin dishes to Jones. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Giddy. Jones sets the pick for Giddy. Inside. Jones, no luck. Atlanta's shooting has been outstanding in this game.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
Here's Giddy. And the rejection by Morant. Giddy, no good.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
In the corner, it's Buzelis. Offensive rebound. Las Vegas trails by 13. Up top, Dort. He's covered by Ball. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Pass to Jones. 6 to shoot. Now here is Martin. He's tightly guarded.
Since halftime, scoreless in their first 5 attempts. It's been ugly.
In the corner, Lively with it. Back to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Ilgauskas is checked in for Jarek Lively. Williams comes in for Ball. And it's Ellis in for Morant. And then for Las Vegas, Max Strus is checked in for Dort. And it's Ben Simmons in for Josh Giddey. Martin with the screen for Simmons. For the Hawks, Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Buzelis. Christie subbed in for Carter.
Luke Cornett. Christie.
Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Strus with it, and here's Jones. He's guarded by Williams. Shot clock at 6. Strus passes to Martin. 2 points. That one goes. 9 points for Martin. And so it's Atlanta with it. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Here's Williams. Good on the shot. And the Hawks lead by 16.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Jones. No scoring in this one. Back to Simmons. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Here's Christie, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And there's the call on Lou Williams. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And Las Vegas making a change here. Jackson's checked in. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Atlanta making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Williams, he's checked in for Las Vegas. There's a minute 40 left here in the third quarter.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Martin kicks to Jackson. Here's Simmons. Atlanta with the rebound.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Pass to Ellis. 1:07 left in the third. Powell with a screen on Martin. Back to Powell. Now here's Ilgauskas. They get the rebound. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Simmons. 5 points in the game. Pass to Yabusele. Jackson with it. He's guarded by Ellis. On the wing, Jackson. Stolen by Ellis. Pulls up for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Christie's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop and took it inside.
Okogie's checked in for Atlanta. And Las Vegas making a change here as well. Axial's checked in. The Hawks leading by 21. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Christie. Here's Okogie. Hasn't made one yet. Up and in on the layup.
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And so it's Atlanta in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Carter all out there with John Morant. Then it's Bruce Ellis, and it's Lively in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here is Carter. Here's Ball. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Simmons passes to Williams. The 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
And finished off by Carter.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the deep.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Hawks, Njai checked in, and Martin subbed in for Carter. And then for Las Vegas, Elson comes in for Jason Maxia. And Strus is subbed in for Jackson. And so Morant will bring it up for Atlanta. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Driving in, it's deflected. Strus with it. And finished off by Williams.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And the Hawks making a change here. Lively's checked in. And Las Vegas making a change here as well. Krejci's checked in.
Hey, yo, right here.
Simmons against Morant. Simmons passes to Elson. Back to Simmons. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 7 rebounds in the game. Martin dishes to Morant. From deep, Williams. And they recover it. Pass to Buzelis. Buzelis sets a screen for Williams. Second shot opportunity. Can't capitalize inside.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Taken away by Williams. Morant outside. Drills the three-pointer. 17 points for John Morant.
And how about the catch and fire there from Morant? He's got endless confidence in his ability.
It's stolen by Buzelis. Fast break, the Hawks. Pass to Williams. And he comes up with the deuce.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Now here's Simmons. Elson passes to Williams. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. And here is Simmons. From deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to Martin.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Clark, the NBA has seen some iconic personal rivalries over the years. And I'm sure you remember most of them.
Yeah, I do, even those that I wasn't part of as a young basketball player growing up in Cleveland watching. But I read a lot about them, Wilt and Bill Russell, the Celtics, and the Lakers, and all of those great teams. Obviously, high school graduate of 1979, the Bird and Magic rivalry, easy answer for anybody around my age. And then you think about Isaiah Thomas, who was in my high school class, and then Michael Jordan. Those Pistons-Bulls rivalries were pretty intense and must-watch TV. So there have been a lot over the years.
And I like how Morant threaded the needle there. Just an excellent pass off that pick.
Las Vegas, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. They get it again. Back to Giddy. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Giddy's got 20 points.
He drilled one from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Giddy against Morant. At the elbow, Williams. Back to Morant. Over in the corner, Williams. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
The ball goes to the
For the Hawks, Ilgauskas comes in for Buzelis. And it's Powell in for Morant.
Norman Powell.
Las Vegas has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Pass to Martin. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. It's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. The Hawks leading by 22. Here's Carter. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. And here is Giddy. Giddy with the screen on Carter. Jones, the pass to Mamu Kalashvili. 6 to shoot. Pass to Giddy. Buzelis grabs the board. For Atlanta, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. From deep. The shot, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Stolen by Ball. Morant kicks to Ball. Over Jones. Morant passes the ball. Just 5 to shoot, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Ilgauskas is checked in for Derek Lively. Luke Cornett comes in for Buzelis. Norman Powell's checked in for Carter. Christie subbed in for John Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Ellis is checked in for Ball. And so it's Giddy with it. He brings it up for Las Vegas.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Hawks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for John Morant.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And he sinks the second. Now here's Giddy. Pass to Martin. It's Dort on the wing. Good on the three-point shot.
Dort, 3.
Atlanta with the ball. Now Ellis. Now Powell shoots the three. Kept alive. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. For three, Ellis. That one's not going to go. Giddy against Christie. Here's Giddy. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Ja Morant.